Hi Sparkles of Light, this is your daily dust for March 5th, Tuesday, March 5th if you're watching in real time, but it also can be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can treat it as a timeless reading that you just let the law of attraction attract you to. I'm using the tarot animal, and it could be just sort of this limited energy, like you're rare because you found this reading. So let's see. This is a great deck that my son gave me, and it's purple edged. Isn't that pretty? That metallic purple. And it is designed by a variety of artists. Look at that cute little squirrel. All right, let's shuffle it, and then we're going to get a 3-card collective message. It's this beautiful holographic edge on one side, and then the pretty purple on the edge right there. It doesn't shuffle the other way too well because it's kind of long and big, and it's flaked just a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, let's see what we get. We have, ooh, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Swords. Very strong masculine energy here. And, oh, very soft Page of Cups. How sweet. Okay, let me frame it all up, and then I'll let you know what we get. So, in general, the zebra is all about passion and haste and action. And so, this is, it's talking about ability to act quickly, be bold, sometimes going against a trend just because it's a trend, you know, like be yourself, be unique, be different. The zebra is saying to you, you're a flame ready to set light to anything that stands in the way of your enthusiasm and inspiration. Ready to go, taking ideas and turning them into action as you fully utilize your passion before it burns out. So it's about adventure and the willingness to try new and different things. And yeah, and going into the unknown, but with all the uniqueness that is solely yours. The King of Swords is all about power and analysis and experience. This is the highly educated, book smart person, but just plain wise sometimes too. He is wielding his sword, and he's a very large creature, so he's also makes him very powerful, his size, and also it makes him such a strong symbol to represent the king as well. He's also solitary and takes care of his territory, but so here is kind of a contradiction in messages. You have, on the one hand, you have passion and go for it. On the other hand, it's kind of like a little bit detached from emotions. Well, there is an interesting way that you can combine the two. Or this could be two people kind of coming together to create something, because I feel like this could be a brohood, you know, bros. Or it could be two girls with this kind of energy too. But it feels more like a platonic, like friendship, where one person is more level-headed and wise and older, and another person is younger, less experienced, but more passionate, and also like more energy to just be who they are without worrying about what anybody says. I feel like the King of Swords may be a little bit more concerned about his reputation, what people say, but he doesn't give a poop about it. You know, he at least on the surface, he acts very cool about it. He's not gonna let the emotions ruffle him, and also he's a good mentor to this knight. You know, they're good for each other. Like his cool collected way about him helps the knight stay in check sometimes, but the knight also motivates and inspires the king to let loose sometimes. So I feel like a really nice friendship here, or it could be siblings too. It could be, but I feel like it's people who are put together who don't normally come together to support each other. And it could be, it could be opposite sex as well, and just a very platonic situation that's very helpful and inspiring to each other. And the rhinoceros King of Swords is about checking your options, too, and making sure you don't miss anything. Analyze things, weigh pros and cons, use your judgment, your best judgment. Give yourself a chance to know your own mind, to make good decisions that you feel confident that you stand in later. This could be somebody's advice to you, or you're like advising this very cool, calm, collected person, saying, hey, let go a little bit, be adventurous, or you're back and forth with this energy. On the one hand, you want to be cool and focused. On the other hand, you want to have a lot of drive and passion. So maybe the Page of Cups will be the answer for us. And these three could just all three be friends, or siblings, or a little, like a clique, a group of people. So the Page of Cups is about creativity and ideas and inspiration. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Sometimes pages don't necessarily represent people, but if they do, they're usually the younger person, the messenger person, the one that gives messages, that speaks, the student, the one that learns things. And so the message from, and this is a very unusual little creature, but its name an axolotl. Okay, so axolotl is saying, shake yourself free of the responsibilities and ties of adulthood, if only for a little while. Give in to the worlds of infinite possibilities and miracles. Take some time for you to enjoy this beautiful, amazing, wondrous world. Embrace your childlike nature. It's still in there. Let yourself feel and act freely. Be energetic, enthusiastic, and full of fun. So it feels like the axolotl and the Knight of Wands, they kind of have the similar mindset about being free and bold and fierce and living life to the fullest, where the King of Swords is being a little more reserved and practical and trying to do things with a lot of thought behind it. Neither of these ways are wrong, but I feel like it's a coming together of the minds, right? It's a culmination of imaginative and free thinking. This is more like me, like the fairy, the creative one, the one that has a childlike wonder. This is somebody who may act too forcefully before they think, and sometimes they need to be reined in, but also times they're so amazing because they don't care. They'll just be who they are, and they're like, take it world, and this is me, And the King of Swords is a little bit more reserved, but I love how the three of them seem to form a really happy friendship, an alliance of sorts, a way that they traverse the world, support each other, balance each other. This could be three parts of you, like your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant as well, or something like that. So whatever resonates, whichever animal resonates the most with you could be your sun sign or who you truly are. And then the other ones could be aspects in your chart that help you in certain circumstances, because and sometimes it is important to be bold, and sometimes it is important to be just crazy, not crazy, extremely creative and free thinking. Wear those stripes. And then there's times where to be very reserved is important. Dress gray and be still and quiet and follow the rules and do everything with a lot of thought behind it. And with these three kind of energies guiding you and leading, they could be sort of angels too, or energies, ancestors. Like maybe somebody that's passed that had these kind of qualities, different ones, and they could be your guides through your day. So I feel like these creatures are really here to help you maneuver into your day-to-day situations. I feel like today specifically, the axolotl might be the one that you hear the most, because the axolotl is kind of more the one that morphs according to what the day is going to be like. She has a multifaceted kind of kaleidoscopic energy about her, and so she's gonna sense, like, read the room. She's gonna sense she needs to do in a particular situation, a particular day, and a particular time. And I think that is the key here, to really adapt to what you need to what part of you needs to come out in a certain particular day, and use your intuition to do that. She represents the intuition, and that's the best place to fall back on, I think, whenever you have a question, like when you're in doubt, what do I do? All right, so I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.